Guys, are you following the gist about this lady, Tabitha? I don't know if you know her. She's the one that sang Ìgbà mìíràn tí a bá ń gbàdúrà, wọ́n á rángẹ́lì wá láti wá pèsè àdúrà wa. I don't really know the song, but she went on a podcast few weeks ago, and I think the podcast had caused problems, serious problems. I think she said some things about her baby daddy, and the guy is not taking it easy with her. He's so furious. So she came out to cry to Nigerians that this guy has been threatening her. She played some voice notes. She played some messages and everything. And seriously, I think people who have power and who can actually help her need to stand up to her, because those threats should not be ignored. So apparently this lady said she and the guy had not been together for a while and they have a child together. So she said that sometime last year, after she kind of went viral, the guy's sister reached out to her and said she would like to see the baby, blah, blah, blah. I think she's been in communication with the guy's family. She wasn't really in a relationship with the guy, but she and the family were kind of good. So when the sister reached out to her that she would like to see the brother's child, she did not see any reason why she should decline that. So she said she would come on video so they would see her. She said as soon as she turned on her WhatsApp and did the video call, she realized that it was her baby daddy that was on the phone, which means the girl actually tricked her. So she said she saw the baby daddy and he was kind of sorry. He felt sorry and said he's sorry for whatever he did and would like to see if they could see, blah, 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 blah. She said at this time she was in a relationship with somebody else, but, she didn't know what got over her, being a baby mama and knowing that the baby father wanted them to start a new relationship. She felt it was better than going with somebody else. So she felt like, oh, God is answering her prayers. Her baby daddy is back and everything. She said she even broke up with her boyfriend at that time, called her boyfriend's mom and said, I'm sorry, my baby daddy is back and we've decided to go back the way we used to be and everything. She said in December, she even went to her baby daddy's family house, to go celebrate with them and everything. She said it was while she was there that she realized that this wasn't about them getting back together. It was about the fact that she was becoming famous and, they knew that she was probably making some money and everything. She said this guy's mom called her in the room and said, hey, now that you're becoming famous, I want you to also show some grace to my son, I want you to try and see maybe you can introduce him to some of those famous people that you've met. I want you to try and see if you can introduce him, and I want you to also show him the way, blah, 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 blah. She said that all through this time, she realized that it was all about social media influence, presence, and the fact that she was being allowed to perform in big shows and everything. So it wasn't really about getting back together. It wasn't really about love and everything. She said she was with him for another 2 months or 3 months, and then she realized that there was nothing coming forth in that relationship. So she ended things, and this guy sent her a message and said that she should stop talking to his family. He doesn't want to have anything to do with her, blah, 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 blah. He didn't marry her because she has a deformity in her mouth. He didn't marry her because she's because she's ugly, because she's not somebody he can be with. He has better people. He hangs out with people who are beautiful. He's going to get married and that person is going to be better than her. She showed all of this in the messages, So apparently the problem now is few weeks ago, I think this girl went on a podcast. And on that podcast, she was asked about her baby daddy. She did not mention his name. She just said some things about how this guy treated her and everything that he did and how they were no longer together and how she even thought she was going to give him a chance a few months ago, but it didn't work out, blah, 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 blah. So this guy is furious. He's saying that why did she have to take his matter to a podcast? He's going to make sure that he ends her life in quotes. He's going to make sure that he deals with her. She knows the type of person he is. He's going to mess her up, blah, 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 blah. She's trying to use him to have fame, to chase clout and everything. This guy even cursed out on her father, said her father is a bastard, her father is a madman, If you see the things that this guy was sending to her, the messages and all, they were kind of scary. So now, she said at a point, after he said she should block all these family members and everything, this girl said she did not want to close out on them totally because they have a child together. So she reached out to this guy's elder brother in Libya also, and the brother, she released the voice, so the brother was saying, hey, the only way we can be responsible for that child is if we can let that child go and be living with their mom, like the baby daddy's mom. So apparently they want her to just go and drop her child in Akpete or something with the baby, with the grandma. That's the only way they can be responsible. And this lady is saying that, why do I have to drop my child with your mom before you can be responsible for the child, So she's saying that, well, she's not forcing them. If they don't want to be in the child's life, it's okay. But this guy, Omo, those messages are very, very scary. Whatever you are, I don't think those messages are okay. And Sister Tabitha Fẹ́rànmi, I understand what you're going through. I just want to tell you that some of us really care about you. I'm a woman, and these are the type of things that I talk about. People say you shouldn't share your stories, don't understand what it is to be under threat. Share your story for as much as you want to, but please, your mental health is also very important. I saw how broken you were in that video. I saw how scared you were. I realized that you were saying that your dad had gone to report at the police and everything, but please do not take it lightly. Threat to life is not a minor thing. So use whatever you can to make sure that the right authorities know about it. Protect your peace, protect your mind, protect your child, protect yourself. May God be with you. May God give you all the knowledge, the wisdom that you need to deal with this. These are part of the things that come with being famous. You're becoming famous. You're not getting there. You're getting there already. So some things would definitely come your way. But I want you to know that God has got you. God that brought you this far will never leave you. And this will not be the end of all the glorious and big, big things that would happen in your life. Stay blessed, Stay committed to your craft and talent. May God elevate you. May God give you peace of mind. And I pray that you never lose your mind in this battle. Amen.